time to write down some spooky places I want to visit in the KDP book I created for Amazon, the 101 Haunted Travels Bucket List. So these are all places eventually I hope to travel to. We're going to add 10 new ones this time. And if I do end up at these places, the videos for them will end up on my other channel, my travel channel. Lately that channel's been doing a whole lot of cruises and stuff, so we do need to get some more spooky stuff in there. And I created this using Canva. I really liked the cover. Thought it turned out pretty nice with the skulls and the spooky house. It was pretty easy to make because the pages just repeat. I just had to make sure there were 101 pages. So I'm looking up places that I would like to go. Haunted, spooky places. This first one is a haunted attraction that comes out around Halloween time. So right now you can't go to it. It's located in Purcellville. And I haven't been to this one yet. One of the ones that popped up were Camp Frame, and that one was actually a lot of fun. So hopefully they continue to do that one. I know they didn't do it this year or the previous year, basically since the pandemic thing. Hopefully they restart it because all the money from it got donated to cancer, and that was really nice. Oh, haunted location number 2. The Transatlantic Lunatic Asylum in Weston, PA. I drove past this place on my way to a wedding when I used to be a wedding photographer. And dang, what an aura that place gave off. I was driving by and I was like, wow, I want to go there. So here it is, number 2 on my list. And then we go into number 3, Wells Inn. This is one I've never heard of, but I can stay in it. And I noticed that it was located near Point Pleasant. So I could probably stay one night in Wells Inn and then a second night at a Low Hotel located in Point Pleasant, maybe during the Mothman Festival, which I've actually been to before. Hopefully I'll remember. If I do, I'll put a card to the Mothman Festival video, or I'll put it down in the comments if I remember. That way, if you want to see what the Mothman Festival is like, you can check that video out. But we did not stay in the Low Hotel that trip. We stayed at a Holiday Inn. What was number 4? Can't see. Oh, that is the abandoned amusement park. That would be a lot of fun to go to. I've never been to an abandoned theme park, so I think it would be pretty cool. And Harper's Ferry. Supposedly that whole area is haunted. And I've made a video in Harper's Ferry. Actually, it was my very first video that I ever made, so it's pretty terrible. So Harper's Ferry definitely deserves a second visit. Make a better video. I just watched a video on this penitentiary. Pretty fun place. It's where I discovered the Ghost Tube apps, and they were really nice apps, so I can't wait to use them on a haunt Nice little ghost trip. I asked my husband if he'd been to the Mystery Hole. Apparently, it's a strange area in West Virginia where things fall uphill instead of downhill. I've heard of other places like this. There's one called Gravity Hill. He had not been, but maybe we'll end up there sometime. I skipped a couple because I'd either already been there or I wasn't at this time interested. Of course, I've got to fill 101 slots, so maybe I will revisit those places. Or I felt they were too far away and I was looking for places that were closer to where I live. Oh, I found my number 8. And it is... Dun, dun, dun. Can't read it. That one might be the inn. Or it might be Point Pleasant. Hello, Hotel Point Pleasant. I should have made a list, so because I can't read it right now. Too small. I used a pencil. I should have used a very black pen, but I was like, what if I need to erase? So I decided to use pencil. Number 9, Shepherdstown. Shepherdstown is supposed to be pretty darn haunted. So it would be fun to go there and do some ghost hunting. And it's near Harper's Ferry, so maybe we can hit both at the same time. And I'm sure there's got to be some kind of haunted inn around there somewhere that we can stay in. Yes, I'm searching for number 10 right now. There's not a good database that just tells you where all the haunted places are. There should be. Maybe I should create one. But yeah, I haven't been doing a lot of spooky stuff lately, which, I should be. I'm the spooky cat lady. It only makes sense. But, I've been having a good time with my husband. And number 10. I think number 10 was a haunted inn in Gettysburg, which is another super haunted place. Haunted all over the place. Graveyards everywhere. So, very nice location to be doing some ghost hunting. Might have been a ghost tour that I wrote down. I wish I could see it. Oh yes, it's the house. It's the inn in Gettysburg, and that inn is available on Airbnb and I think also Booking.com, so anyone can rent it and stay in a haunted room. Now there's some big ones I actually want to do. These ones are all near where I live. I could do those on a weekend trip, drive out to them. But of course, as I fill up my 101 spooky things to do, I'll get further into the bigger stuff like the Lizzie house, the axe murderer, and the Winchester house. I don't know if they let people stay in there, but if they do, I want to. Please like, subscribe. I'll see you later. Bye.